cents provoke. What's going on, guys? Bassin' It Up Mava here, coming at you with a new video. In this week's video, we got some new jerkbaits, the 6 cents provoke. We got the 106 and the 106 DD. The DD is the deeper version. We are going to fish them, test them out, see what the hype is about with these new 6 cents jerkbaits. They've been out for a little while, but I'm just now getting my hands on them, and we're going to review them and show you if they work or not. So stay tuned, guys, and here we go. Plus, we catch a giant. So like I said, we are testing out the 6 cents provoke. So I tie on the 6 cents provoke jerkbait and start doing a pretty slow retrieve with that. I'm doing 2 twitches and then at least a 6 to 10 second pause, and then I'm doing 3 twitches and then another pause that same length again, and then 2 twitches, and I rotate between 2 and 3 twitches, and getting that rhythm in is real key and really key with getting bites, especially when the water's still really cold like this. When it's in the higher 40s to low 50s, they really like a long pause with the jerkbait and a slower retrieve style. Here we go, guys. Here's one off of the provoke. Off the 6 cents provoke. Ouch, just hooked my finger. Check him out. Solid 2-pounder. 2.5, 3-pounder actually, probably. Nice one. Let that nice one go. Now after that fish, we continued down the bank, just fishing the side of this steeper transition. There's a nice transition along this side of the bank that goes right up into shallow water and is a quick access to deep water. That's a great place to find fish this time of year as they're transitioning up shallow to spawn. Is a great way to find fish in the pre-spawn. Just cover water and fish these steep transition areas like this. Second one on the jerk. There we go. Second jerkbait fish today. Nice solid one. About a 2-pounder. Let that one go. Are you kidding me? I just snagged a stinking carp in the daggone mouth. I just caught a carp. Wow. Carp stink. Look at that, guys. He had that jerkbait right inside his mouth. He actually must have went for it to eat it. There we go, y'all. Check that big old boy out. Big old carp. That is a beast. Check out that giant carp. Whew. Let's get this big old girl back in the water. There she goes. Well guys, that is about going to conclude this video for you. As we said, we were testing out the 6 cents provoke jerkbait, specifically the 106DD series, the one that goes 6 to 7 foot. You can even get it to go about 10 foot on the right size line. If you downsize to like 8 or 10 pound line, you can get to go that deep. Even 6 pound line, you might even be able to get 12 foot out of it, but you got to also sacrifice fish possibly and breaking off. But I fish it on 12 pound Seaguar Invisex fluorocarbon line. Helps sink too and gets it down there, but it's also small diameter compared to most lines, and it's Seaguar and it's virtually impossible to break. I've very rarely ever broken a fish off on Seaguar. So I fish it on 12 pound Seaguar Invisex fluorocarbon, and I fish it on a medium light action jerkbait rod with a soft tip. And real key was this day was the retrieve style. I was doing long pauses. It had to be at least 6 to 10 second pauses to get a bite out of these fish. If you were working it any faster than that, they didn't want to bite it. And of course, we got that giant bonus carp. That was ridiculous. I can't believe he bit that back treble and had it in his mouth. Don't know what he was thinking. But occasionally they do hit lures and try to eat them. I've caught them on Senkos and stuff before, so it's not too out of the ordinary, but doesn't happen too often either. So that was interesting and a nice surprise. Would have rather had a big old bass though. But as concluded, the 6 cents provoke does work. I really like this 4K shad color. This flashes really nicely. This has a really nice action in water too. As it's jerking, it kind of does this weird side roll as it does it, so it gives it an added flash having that gold on the top of this bait like that. And it's just an absolute killer color, the 4K shad, and I love it. I definitely am going to be throwing these more often. You guys should check them out too. If you want to, I will link them down in the description. You can check them out as well. And if you're local, stop into B&B Lures Tackle Shop. Tell them to get some on their hands, and you can buy them from them as well. But we'll see you next Thursday, guys. Tight lines.
Wanna be great, Yeah, I just wanna be great, yeah, yeah, yeah.